Hi there, I'm Kat. Let's knit together. Today, knitting flowers. Knitted flowers are a terrific embellishment. You can really jazz up a sweater, or a hat, or a bag, or just simply add a little color to a room. They're quick and easy to make. Most flower patterns use very little yarn, so you're likely to have something in your stash. There are lots of different ways to knit flowers. I'm going to walk you through 3 of my favorites. Detailed instructions are on our website at letsknittogether.com. The knitted rose is a classic. It's probably the prettiest and easiest flower to make. I'm using GGH Soft Kid Mohair on size 7 straight needles. Cast on 88 stitches and work in stockinette stitch for 4 rows, ending with a purl row. On the next row, knit 8. 7, 8. Rotate the left needle all the way around counterclockwise, then knit 8 and rotate again. Repeat this until the end. Purl the next row. Then knit 2 together across the entire next row. You should end up with 44 stitches. Next, purl 2 together across the entire next row. You should end up with 22 stitches. Next, knit 2 together across the entire row. You should end up with 11 stitches. Clip the yarn around 8 inches and with a tapestry needle, thread it through the 11 stitches. This creates the base of the flower and closes the petals around the base. Weave in the ends, and you're done. Adding an Icord daisy to a hat or pinning onto the lapel of a jacket can cheer up any look. There's really nothing to it, especially if you have the Icord knitting machine. If not, just make your Icord with 2 double-pointed needles. Use a sport weight or fingering yarn and create an Icord about 30 inches. Then weave in all the ends. Holding a threaded tapestry needle, fold the cord to create 1-inch loops and stitch a thread through the middle. Add a nice button or bead for the center, and there you are. A Calalily is a lovely flower, and a single knitted Calalily in a vase can light up a room. We'll start off with the stem and stamen. Using size 10 double-pointed needles, take green worsted weight wool yarn and cast on 4 stitches for a 12-inch I-cord. Then add 2 inches of yellow or gold and tie off the ends. It should look like this. Now pick up and knit 5 stitches at the last row of green stitches using white or off-white wool yarn. Stockinette stitch back and forth, increasing 1 stitch each side of every row until the piece has 21 stitches. Then stockinette stitch without increasing for 2 inches. Next, begin decreasing 1 stitch on each side of every other row until there are 13 stitches. Finally, decrease each side on every row until 2 stitches remain. Bind off these 2 stitches and weave in all the ends. It should look like this. Now throw it in the wash and felt it. To dry, hang it upside down and pull on the flower to open up the lily. Come back a couple of times to reshape until it's completely dry. Cut a wire hanger the correct size and carefully thread it into the stem and stamen. You'll need to dull the end so it doesn't catch on the felted wool. It's not easy, but with a little work, it can be done. So there you have it. The perfect centerpiece for any table. I'm a big fan of Nicky Epstein, especially her Edge series. This little book, Knitted Flowers, isn't as well known. In it, Nicky walks through many example flowers, starting with roses, ribbon flowers, daisies, and felted flowers. There are also some complete projects, like a rose bag and this cardi wrap with flower trim. Whenever I'm looking to make a quick gift, I refer to this book and create a nice pin or add a flower to a store-bought hat. Our August knit-along project on the Let's Knit Together Ravelry group is a cowl, wimple, or smoke ring. I've already got mine started with some of my hand-spun yarn. At our next live show on Saturday, August 29th at 6 p.m. Eastern, join us to share your progress on the knit-along or whatever you're working on. Go to letsknittogether.com/live for details. We truly appreciate your thoughtful donations. They allow us to keep producing this show. You can make a single donation or just a few dollars every month, and you can cancel at any time. Remember, this show is for you. If you have any feedback, leave a comment on the website. Thanks.
What's going on? You can't cut it?
I had to use 2 hands.
Oh, you cut it. So it worked.
It worked.
We missed it, though. Okay. I don't know if we're going to use that chop, but we'll find out.
A Calalily is a lovely flower, and a single knitted Calalily in a vase. A Calalily is a lovely flower, and a single knitted Calalily in a Calalily. Calalily. And a single knitted Calalily in a vase can light up a room. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't say it right.
You get the first one, but then the second one you mess up.
Or add a flower to a store-bought hat.
Store-bought? What's a
I
store-bought?
did that before, too.
Store-bought.
I did that before. For some reason, I'm not getting the word store.
Store-bought, store-bought, store-bought. You gotta say it like that.
Store-bought.
It's like an actor thing.
Store-bought, 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 store-bought. Come back a couple of times.
You got real grumpy right in there at the end there.
Working on my mind.
That's right. Yeah. You got to smile at the end. Not be worried.
Isn't that a smile?
Well, it was less smile than when you were in the beginning. So
Okay.
it seems like you're losing the smile.
It's still a smile.
Okay.
It's getting really hot. It's steaming.
Because you were felting.
We have hot water steam in there. That's a mirror shot. We're done. Stop shooting. Go away. We're getting out of the steamy room. Turn off the light.